Soldiers pulled hard on the massive rotating wheel behind them, causing countless clay pots tied to the wheel to spin at high speed. Then the commander slashed the ropes connecting the pots with his blade. Due to inertia, the pots flew like cannonballs toward the enemy camp. But they weren't filled with explosives. They contained flammable black oil. Seeing this, the general immediately ordered the archers to fire dozens of flaming arrows. The black oil on the ground ignited instantly, and for a moment the enemy suffered countless casualties from the fire. But the enemy had far too many troops, and the black oil alone couldn't completely eliminate them. Soon, large numbers of enemy troops broke through this wall of fire. The general had no choice but to bring out his secret weapon. Under his command, soldiers cut through ropes as thick as a man's wrist. Immediately, spiked balls weighing several tons each rolled down from the hillside. As these spiked balls drew closer and closer, enemy soldiers scrambled to dodge them. Those who ran fast survived by luck, while those who ran slow were impaled like pincushions. After these 2 rounds of attacks, the enemy had suffered more than half their forces in casualties. The general immediately led his soldiers into battle against the remaining enemy troops, but the enemy commander refused to accept defeat and immediately ordered his men to bring up cannons. By this point, he had become nearly insane, showing no regard whatsoever for his own soldiers' lives, bombarding them along with the opposing troops. Seeing the situation turning bad, the general had no choice but to order his soldiers to retreat into the city. But the bombardment continued, and soon the city walls were blown full of dozens of holes. This gave the enemy commander hope of victory, so he quickly ordered his men to continue the attack. To defend this city of 1 million people, the soldiers secured the gate with wooden locks weighing a ton, and also brought over several wooden beams for reinforcement. At this time, the enemy also rolled up their giant wooden ram, with several logs weighing tons tied to it. They planned to use these logs to ram open the city gate. After repeated violent impacts, the soldiers defending the gate could barely hold on any longer. Fortunately, the soldiers on the walls hadn't retreated yet. They poured jars of black oil onto the enemy's logs, then tossed down a torch. As the black oil ignited, the entire ram burst into flames. The enemy troops attacking the gate could only retreat temporarily, but the soldiers in the city hadn't been celebrating for even a minute when the battle took another turn. Unexpectedly, one of the generals in the army turned out to be a traitor. He led his men to push aside the soldiers guarding the gate, then opened the wooden locks and let the savage enemy troops into the city.